Well, yes. I mean, I'll say a couple of things. First of all, Ennis is clean. I know the standards that the people of Ennis set are very high, but from our point of view, clean is where we want all towns to be. So well done on achieving cleanliness. I mean, the other positive thing I would say is that you rightly honed in on one site which brought down the town. That can be fixed. Certainly, I'm sure next time we visit the deposit return scheme at Duns, it will be clean. It's unusual actually for such facilities to be dirty. We find they've been well managed thus far. But as you say, black sacks, plastic bags, and sweet wrappers were very obvious in the case of the one at Duns. And I take your point about the irony, but it is also the case that, recycle banks, bottle banks, they tend to be magnets for litter. People bring their bottles and their vessels, and they often bring them in bags, and they just leave the bags there to the side. We're all used to that. So it's just a case of managing it. I'm sure that'll happen. So there's every reason to think that Ennis will improve next time out.
And it has to be said, it does look like the common theme here is that Ennis was very clean. We see the M18 onto N85 East approach got a grade A. The Old Jail Road got a grade A as well. We go down to O'Connell Street, grade A, which is very, very impressive given the level of footfall that's on O'Connell Street every day. But it is the Dunstores area generally that brought this down. Even you look at the service and loading bay at Dunstore, that's a grade B, but it's still among the lower ones here. There was also the Dunstores car park itself got a B+. Again, not the worst, not a bad sign, but still among the lower grades given out here.
Yeah, and I mean, and also the other grade B sites were the Elevation Business Park and the residential estate on the Clare Abbey roundabout. And I suppose the grade Bs are tricky, Idara, in that they're harder to fix. It's easy for me to say, you've got a grade D site there, local authority, go out and fix it. It's not that easy when you've got a high number of grade B sites. It tends to be down to personal responsibility. Very hard to police those sites. Now, the ones around Duns, I presume we can definitely enhance how they'll be next time round. But generally, moderately littered areas, it's really down to the individual to stop dropping those cigarette butts, stop dropping those cans, because it's not possible for a local authority to police it.
And is that the message then for Ennis, that it comes down to personal responsibility, really?
I think so. I think the local authority have been doing a good job for a long time there, and we're not always the ones that jump to the defence of the local authority. But in the case of Ennis, it's clearly one of the cleaner towns in Ireland and has been. And it's just, I think pride of place should keep it that way. And that means people not dropping their wrappers, be more conscious of where their coffee cup goes, just the simple everyday things that makes the difference.